Leave it.
How you there, my brother?
I do. You know me and you don't talk this Mohbad matter. When you been first talk about how he was going through a lot, where you give him in last show, if I remember correctly, for abroad, you carry him go abroad and all that.
Yeah.
My own point in all of this is, from the look of all the investigation, all the evidences brought forward by everyone and anyone, police, family, celebrities, interviews, everything, I can tell you, Paulo, between me, you, and God, say Naira Marley and Sam Larry no get hand inside Mohbad demise. At least they were not within the last 48 hours of his life. And I think it is fair that we remove them from that narrative, and then we can now focus on another narrative, say that the Bully, Mohbad, and all those things. Now, my own thoughts be that. Waiting be your thoughts.
100%. I believe that Naira Marley is not even what I hear and what I'm saying. Naira Marley is not even in Nigeria at that time. So there's no way Naira Marley will be part of. Do you understand what I'm saying? The buy of Mohbad. But I just feel it's high time. That's why even I saw this, I said, let me join. It's high time us as a human beings, as a father, to really think about this family. I just think, let's think about this family. I know that Very Dark Man is doing his best. I know that every other blogs are doing their best. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But what I really think, no matter what anybody say, do you understand? I believe that some people like me, I now know that is a careless death or careless from the north, because we are human beings. We know that this kind of thing happens. Do you understand what I'm saying? It happened to me, actually. That's why I don't bring doctor to my house. I will go to hospital first and do my checkup before, because
from waiting me, I know of you. Now, London, you grow for. You lived in London for 20-something years. Doctor, no, they come person house. Nurse, no, they come person house for doctor.
The first part of it, my own happened to me. Because that day, the doctor came to my house to not or whoever they call them that in Nigeria. You know, a big man, I called them, come, bring. I'm having fever, having this, and that day I didn't eat. I didn't eat at all, and they shook me injection. That God in short. So I understand it's a careless death, and what I'm thinking about is, honestly, like a Very Dark Man that doing his own part. Let's really know what really did. If they can find the nurse, I believe the nurse didn't intentionally want to kill Mohbad.
I agree with you.
I hear everything that is going on. I don't think he's really wanted to kill Mohbad. I think it's unfortunate that it happens. And honestly, Nigerians, we really need to be human beings to the father of Mohbad, the brother to Mohbad, the wife to Mohbad, and the son for Mohbad. They understand? And the mother for Mohbad. We really need to. This thing is no more game anymore. It's taking, everybody has opinion on this. They understand what I'm saying? And everybody want to lead. What I'm begging Nigerians is, let's find a solution. Call everybody together. Bring everybody together. And let this guy, give him a beneficial, give him a complete
befitting burial.
Even Naira Marley and
Sam
Larry. Yes, if they have anything, bully or whatever it is, the guy is gone now. We need to find a solution. We need to find a way to really, this guy no kings. They understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I
I
get
believe
you.
he's a. Listen. I'm a father as well. 2 years you haven't really given your son. Yeah, do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes,
A burial
absolutely.
deserved. Why? Because we are being the police didn't do the job. I believe if police in Nigeria want to do their job, 1,000,000% they will do their job. They understand what I'm saying? And they have already done their job and now say this is what happened to the case. So the only thing we can do is to find a way, like a very like man that doing the interviews. I really want him to figure out how he can get the nurse, so that at least the very dark man fans can now know exactly what happened to the child, what happened at that minute, at that last minute. And I believe that when the nurse is giving you injection freeze, there's no way nobody will, I believe nobody will be there when a doctor is giving injections. Do you understand what I'm saying? I believe it's that nurse and the only Mohbad will be the only people. Do you understand? Because
yes,
when I go to hospital and taking injections, do you understand? There's a small place they will tell you, come in, and you go there and take injection. No matter who you are with, they will never give you injection with, do you understand what I'm saying, with anybody.
yeah.
So what I'm begging Nigerians is, this is getting ridiculous. People that are saying, oh, people are using it to make money, people are using it to doing this, people are using it to doing that. I don't think it's the time anymore. We need to find a peace. We need to find a peace for everybody. We need to figure out the peace for everybody. Whether it's a family of Mohbad, both the mom, both the dad, both the wife, both the understand what I'm saying? Let's find a peace to make sure that everybody is aligned to give this guy a beneficial burial. Because it's not fair. It's not fair. 100% I know that Naira Marley and the Sam Larry are not there. And
Finish.
100%
What
I know that.
you see, Paulo, you senior me for this industry, and you senior many of us, and you have contributed to the industry. This kind matter, na elders like you suppose arrange and make we just carry waiting una agree, carry am wrong. My own is Naira Marley might not be the best person on earth, but there's also a lot of damage that has been done to him, his brand, his people. You understand? They've struggled for many years now too to get out of this stigma. Let's reunite the music industry. Let's start something in the name of Imole, where music moguls, where record labels will treat musicians fairly. Because me and you know that in this Nigeria, record label know they treat musicians well. People where they pay musicians, they know they treat musicians well. Even a story of a record label that was run by two twins and their brother, there are still problem inside. So we can use Imole, which means light, to bring light to the situation in the music industry and help people avoid getting bully. In that regard, or in that way, the musician is protected and also the record label is protected. I agree with what you are saying 100%.
What I'm saying, this thing you are talking is fantastic, but it's not now.
Okay.
What I'm thinking, freeze is, let's find a peace. No matter which side. Like when I saw what is going on again with Very Dark Man again, with what he's saying about, it's not about that. Whether somebody there for what do they call that book or they understand what I'm saying. It's
Mm.
about
I
him
don't want
again.
us to talk about that. Make we no
No,
go
no, no,
bring
no, 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 no.
that
I just want
investigation
to.
into this
I'm
one.
begging everybody. Listen, I'm
Okay.
pleading with everybody. I'm just saying, this time around is not the time. This time around is, can we? Because what I'm trying to say, very dark man, and there's a lot of them as well. I can't remember their names, but I know there's a lot of them fighting for this justice, whether we like it or not. Fighting for this justice. What I'm begging everybody that's fighting for this justice, let them find a way to bring the whole family together. And the only way they can bring because we cannot be dragging ourselves. Police has done their job. The inquest has done their job. And we have now find out exactly what happened. But what I'm saying again, to make sure that the job they did is okay, let some part interview that girl, that the nurse itself, because nobody is talking about the nurse. Nobody has said they have interviewed, because I believe that nurse is the last person that saw Mohbad before he collapsed or he died. Do you understand? Let's find a way to find that nurse, and if a very dark man will interview the nurse, that's my thing. But what I'm trying to say is, whatever it is, let's find a way to close it down. Just, do you understand what I'm saying? Then bringing this one, bringing that one, bringing, oh, the people that is this, the people that is that, this one happened, the other one didn't happen. It doesn't make any difference. Do you understand what I'm saying? It doesn't make a sense to me. What makes sense to me is to find a way to sit every department down, every part, whether it's Wumi and the brother, the father, the mother, to make sure that really this thing is really painful. How can Nigerian cannot sort this thing out? They understand what I'm saying? Because everybody that want to sort, another person will overshadow it. Oh, these people are not doing it right. This person is not doing it right. This person is not doing it right. Do you understand what I'm saying? And the person that want to do it right is still not, the people are arguing with them as well. They are not doing it right as well. So which way to go? What can we do? But what I'm saying is, enough is enough. As every man I am, I'm begging everybody that say enough is enough. And even like what you say, you don't want to talk. The truth is, very dark man is on it, as far as I'm concerned. Let him follow it up. He has interviewed his father. He has interviewed. Let's follow it up. What I'm begging him is, find a solution. How can we?
I agree with everything you've said. When you first mentioned him, I didn't want the cross that you say something. No, I just, as you are going,
No.
supporting you.
What
100%.
I'm saying to you is, listen, we are all human beings. Everybody has their own way they believe in themselves. What I'm saying is, the easiest way is, how can we bring peace to this family? That's what I am. And that's who I am. How can we bring peace to this family? How can we find a way to Mohbad to have a rest, a peaceful rest? That's what I'm worried about. I don't worry about what happened. When I took Mohbad to London, Mohbad is not doing much that time. I believe that the UK shows he did with us bring a lot of shows for him. They understand when he finished doing that show. But at the time that show is not there, I don't think he's doing a lot of gigs that time. They understand what I'm saying? But what I'm begging everybody is to just find a peace for this boy, because it's not fair. It's not fair for us Nigerians. It's not fair for anybody. They understand what I'm saying? I don't want to be calling names or who did best or who didn't do best or who do. They understand what I'm saying?
100%.
Is not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if there's any way or form, everybody can come in a peaceful way, do the best we can to put everybody, like, do you understand what I'm saying? After
100%, 100%.
After that, do you understand what I'm saying? People make mistakes. Do you understand? If people make mistakes, we forgive them. Sometimes we forgive our mistakes. Maybe the mistake they did is not intentional, they want to do that. But what I'm saying is, Naira Marley, Samuel, very dark man, they understand what I'm saying? I really want a solution. How we can do our best as Nigerians. We don't pass this stage. That's why I'm even thinking bigger people that know. I don't know whether DJ Big N is available. I don't know whether if a very dark man is available to join. I don't know whether he's your friend or is not your friend. But what I'm saying, or Kokopi, just people that knows him, because you cannot say what he's saying, what he's doing is this, or what he's doing is bad. What I'm saying is, let's figure out the best way to bring peace and end to this. This thing is done drag for 2-3 years now. It's like we are no more human beings. It's like we are no more Nigerians. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I understand you clearly.
If you are doing a business and you cannot structure something as a business, it's no more working now. You have failed. We have failed this guy. We have this. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I
No
understand
matter
you
the
clearly.
circumstance, we cannot get in a blame. Police didn't do the work well. This one didn't do. That one didn't do. This one happened. The other one happened.
But you know,
why?
every party, Oga Paulo, every party right now wants to get justice or what they believe to be justice.
That's what I'm saying. The police have said what they said. And they said that is the nurse. If anyhow the parties can interview the nurse, I still believe the nurse didn't do it intentionally. Maybe the medication didn't work. I think they understand what I'm saying. But
yeah,
there's no way we can move forward without interviewing that nurse, because that's the only nurse that is with Mohbad the last minute. They understand what I'm saying? 24 hours, 48 hours, I can come to London and go back. They understand what I'm saying? For 48 hours, 3 times or 4 times. So what I'm saying is the last minute of that day, I believe they say is enough. Let any part interview the nurse. I believe the nurse didn't do something. Do you understand what I'm saying? Didn't do it intentionally, because the way I hear the interviews, they wanted the nurse that he knows he didn't come, and finally they bring this person. Okay, this nurse they are talking about. How can we find the nurse? If nurse can bring us the closure, let's find the closure on the part of I'm talking about on the part of very dark man side, and on the. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that the closure can happen. I feel so sad that this is happening to us. Do you understand what I'm saying? The problem I'm having is what the person said. The problem I'm having is the problem I'm really happening. Why can't we, as human beings, solve this thing out properly? Do you understand what I'm saying? Make sure that every part, every corner is just making sure, just give this guy peace. 3 years or 2 years, I can't remember. Is it not enough? Huh?
Hey, let me
know.
see if I can bring anybody else in. What you have said is remarkable wisdom. I'm proud to know you, Paulo. I'm very proud. This thing where you talk, has made me very happy, because I believe that at least we can hopefully set aside all differences and
No matter
navigate
what,
towards a peaceful resolution.
this is not fair. This is not fair for Mohbad, for the family. People say, oh, the father is using it. Why? Why people are saying that? I don't even understand. The mother is doing this. The brother is doing this. Why? You don't know how you feel when your loved one died. Nobody can tell me how they feel. Nobody. Everybody do their own way. When your father or your mother or your sister or your brother died, you understand? You feel differently. You feel, my own brother, my senior brother died. I know how I feel. I didn't talk to anybody for over 2 months. But this is me. You cannot define the brother. The brother is not this. Because the brother is shy. It's not that he's not mourning his brother. But different people are saying he's doing this, he do that, this person do. Can we stop? Can we Nigerians stop? And the best thing to do is I'm begging everybody on this. I know that there's a lot of people that carry it so well every side. Let them find a way to bring everybody together. I know 100% Naira Marley is not in town that time. And I know 100% nobody say Naira Marley by Mohbad. Nobody. Only thing everybody keep on saying is bully what they see on videos. What they see on video is everybody saying what they see on videos. But we cannot keep on repeating ourselves. It's happened. We have dragged everybody don't drag each other. Everybody don't do this. Everybody don't do that. What do we need to do? What we need to do is to find a peace for every situation. Find a peace for everybody. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because if you don't like this side, you believe in the other side. If the other side is not saying what you want to hear, you are mumu, you are this, you are that, you are this one. If the other side, but you guys know that this is somebody's son. This is somebody's mother. Do you understand what I'm saying? This person has, because his family is not, do you understand what I'm saying? That time they are not well, okay. That's why we are doing this thing we are doing to them. Are you telling me if he's somebody, if he's a rich, if Mohbad's father is rich, we will be talking to them the way we are talking to them right now? Everybody will have opinion. Who killed Mohbad? Who didn't kill Mohbad? How Mohbad died? How Mohbad didn't die?
How Mohbad didn't spy? Yeah. More they use spy so that we not go enter problem with Instagram community.
Who Mohbad? If the father is rich, do you think anybody can come and tell the parents or this what they will do and how they will bury their kids? Because we have this opportunity, the Nigeria has the opportunity to start bringing everybody down, punishing everybody, trying to, because this division love this person, the other division love the other person. It doesn't work like that. It's somebody that is by, let's do everything possible. Let's do our best like a human being. We say we are. Please, am I making sense?
100%.
This is
100%.
driving me crazy. This is driving me crazy. I don't know why. If you are doing a job for 3 years and you are not even finalizing the job, is it a good job? We are not doing a good job. Every division, every department are not doing a good job. That's what I'm saying.
Joining us is Obake Solo, music producer and musician. Also somebody who actively actively
My brother, how now? How you
Very
doing?
fine, sir.
was
Very
on the
fine. It's been a
scene
while,
with
sir.
regards to
I
the
know.
Mohbad demise. So, Obakesolo, over to you. How you doing?
I'm fine now. Why did you bring me up?
I want me to talk inside this matter. I know, say you they very careful now because of.
There's really nothing being careful about. You know,
Okay.
anything I want to say is straightforward and it's not a big deal. You get, and it's simple. One, let me start from my own side. At the point that the emotions were flying, I said word, you know, and that word I said, I still regret it, you know. Outside the fact that I've been able to make peace with the Naira Marley and the other people in the picture, you know, I still feel bad about saying that, you know, and
I respect you today for this. Now, man, you be Kesolo.
a lot of people were saying that it's because they are, I was being nobody bullied me, you understand? And two, for me, in the few times I've gotten to the picture of Naira Marley, it's not I don't know the English to use, so I don't use the wrong word. You know, it doesn't push. Like I want to cause problem, I want to do, you know, that kind of thing. You know. So for me, I took up the responsibility to say that, you know, even though some people felt the type of way about it, like you shouldn't have said it. Yeah, like why would you say I should not say it? If I was in the middle of feeling at the time I said that word, and I took my I'm swallowing my saliva, I'm swallowing the stupidity that I did at that time. If I do not have learned people around me, at least I have few people that are learned around me, and I can tell you the reason the word that I said was a wrong word. And I'm owning up for it. And I can tell you straight for it, like that word was wrong. You get, which is it's very fine for anybody to let them see. Anybody wants to abuse can abuse from now to Jericho. It doesn't change anything at the fact that what I said was wrong. And I'm fine with it. And I've apologized for it. And I'm doing all I can do on my own place to actually salvage for it. But now, back to what Oga Paulo is saying, I reason with it so well because in the real sense of it, we cannot fight from now till Jericho. One day, battles will end. You know, and how does it end? Does it end in the right way or not the right way? So for me, in the part of giving Mohbad the befitting burial, I don't think, Oga Paulo, I'm sorry to say, I don't think it's in the position of anybody majorly than the family of Mohbad. You know, because the last time I heard the what they call it, the court has given the judgment and actually told them to go ahead and give him a victim burial and all of that. You know, I think they have the right now to actually make up a decision that they want to bury him and do all of that. For me, the battle between the father and mother is not supposed to be our own problem for us to be part of. It's the father that should man up his decision and decide to do and put his child to rest. You understand? So when I come up, it's not even an how to probably or rest Mohbad anymore. My part is what I said, which I'm owning up for, you know, and I will say it from now till tomorrow that word I said, I didn't like it. Afterwards, I didn't like it because in the real sense of it, I was in the middle of it and I don't want to go too back, sir. Because, you know, when something happened and the mother of the deceased came up and said, want to come on me, I want to look on me, you understand? Then the wife too came out and said something similar to that as well. So it's the narrative everybody was running with. You get,
Kesolo,
sir,
that's what I'm
that
trying
was,
to say. We keep on repeating what we are repeating ourselves for the past 2 years.
that's what
We
I'm saying,
don't
sir. That's
listen
what
to me.
I'm getting to where you were, sir.
Kesolo,
Now
Kesolo,
the point now is everybody needs to be at peace.
Kesolo.
For the idea of people that are saying that some people are creating content out of it or doing something out of it, I don't know where that is coming from. But for me,
Whether people are creating content out of it or not,
peace.
what I'm begging,
Mm.
please, Kesolo, what I'm
Yes, sir.
begging, whether you have creating content, people say that people has monetized their is okay. If you have monetized for 2 years, is okay. But I think, please, God Almighty, Biko, and my yacht Biko, I beg.
Yes,
Every
sir.
department, there's a lot of them. I can't remember their names that's talking about this Mohbad every time. There's one guy that is always talking about it.
Baba, don't worry yourself about that. Don't stress
No.
yourself too much about that.
I will
There's a
use this
lot.
medium.
See, Instagram
No. I want to
Instagram
use
is
this
just a
medium.
pinch.
Listen, my Kesolo, I want to use this medium to beg everybody
I'm also
I want
joining you
to
in doing the beg. I'm also
listen.
joining
I
you.
want to use this medium to beg everybody. I can't remember those names, but I want to mention their name as well.
Sir,
Whatever it is,
there's so much names.
whatever it is, whatever it is,
Instagram is just
whatever
a
it is.
section, no. You
What,
see
listen
TikTok
to
is
me.
another section.
Whatever, let me say something to you. Whatever it is, we are, if we say we believe in Nigeria, I have a business. I run a business. As I'm talking to you, I have 5 businesses in 5 different countries. I'm in Houston at the moment talking to you. But what I'm trying to say to you is, if I cannot close my business, if I cannot make sure that for 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I still repeating myself in one business, I have failed. I have. What I'm begging is, and I know that if it's not the situation of the poverty, the parents, the family is under that time, this
Sir,
thing
please
will
don't
not
go
happen.
into that. Sir, don't
No,
go
no, no,
into
no, no,
that.
no. No,
You
no, no.
want
Let me say,
peace.
let me land. Let me land. Let me land. What
So
I'm
that, so you
saying
know
is,
why? So that you don't say some word in your mood,
no, no,
in the
no, no,
mood
no,
that
no.
you
If
are.
are you telling me if it's my people that died, I will be listening to you to bury my child? I will
Mm-hmm.
listen to you to,
Thank you,
do you
Oga
understand?
Paulo. That's where I
Yes,
want
my
to
brother.
come from.
Mm-hmm.
Please,
Mm-hmm.
sir,
I
let me
just
tell you I want
don't
to
want
come
us
from.
to keep on insinuating
Wait
something
now,
or
Oga Paulo.
anybody manipulate. I just want a situation. The very
Oh,
dark
no.
man team or very dark man fans, let them find a way to close their thing. Let the
Yeah.
other people find a way to find a closure.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
find a way to bury this guy.
No, no,
Let's
no, no,
find
no,
a
no, no,
way.
no. Oga Paulo, no, no. Oga Paulo, you have spoken very well, sir. Uh,
Okay.
I was on this live earlier, but I did not treat one part, which made me to come back. And I think I listened to you, and what you said, I've agreed 99. Remember one, I not agree with.
Okay,
And
tell me.
until we treat that part, eh, we cannot, because the truth of the matter, even at the freeze, that remaining one part, that the freeze is still guilty of that one part. My friend that the freeze is guilty, plus Oga Paulo based on the statement. Because what I'm saying is this, I'm happy that all of us currently speaking now, we are all men. And I don't know, apart from K-Solo or Solo, I don't know him. I believe that as men, we all have our own children by the grace of God. Now, there's something I want to say. This boy issue, this late Mohbad issue, I know that the father, for instance, sorry to say, I hate to say somebody does not have money. I know that because of the economic status of that boy's father, that man wasn't treated fairly. Am I saying the man is right 100%? No. But what I'm saying is, let us face justice. If that man was somebody that have level, the way Nigerians oppress that man, it will not happen. Why? Number one, after the demands of that boy, a lot of Nigerians accuse the father of early burial, which, if you look at it, I felt like, well, this man will not pray may happen to any of us, because as of today, to the
My
best of
brother,
my
this is what I'm
knowledge,
saying. We're
hold on,
repeating
sir, hold on,
ourselves.
sir, I'm just landing.
We're
As
repeating
of
ourselves
today, we have not
again.
lost any of our children. Now, after the man, they accused him of carrying a body because they pushed it to him. He couldn't do anything. Now, the man figure you for body that based on hunger, he they try to struggle, he became asset. But however, later they came back and they said this man should go and bury again. Okay? Now, as a father, if you have done something and they said no, you didn't do it right, before they bury again, they're supposed to make sure they finish up. What if they go today and put the picking back or whatever they have, they remain, and this matter is not 100% settled? So that's why I said, Oga Paulo, you have spoken very well,
Okay, tell
and
me,
I know you
give
want
me,
a
give
peaceful
me
rest.
idea.
We all do.
Give me idea, my
Yes.
brother. Give me idea what you think will be settled right now. That 1% you are saying that it needs to be settled. Can you tell the Nigerians, I believe that at least 1,000 something are watching. Can you tell
Yes.
Nigeria what you think will be settled? Tell me right now. Let me be
Yes.
hearing what you
So
want to
what?
say.
Yes, let me tell you. So what
Okay.
I think should be what I think should be settled is that they need to ask Papa Mohbad, who is the father
Okay.
that is going to bury this son now, and say, are you happy with this? Do you agree with this judgment that came from this party or not? If you agree, fine. If there's anything left in your mind that you feel you want us to do before your picking enter ground again, tell us. Tell us. And I
But
believe the
what I'm trying
man.
to say, the first time I came here, I said the only peace
Okay.
we're gonna have is the
Okay.
family. Every department, like you, like a very dark man group, like all those groups, let them find a way to meet every family, all the whole family, every of this family, and find a peace. What I'm saying is 3 years. 3 years is too much. We are all human beings.
But you see, Oga Paulo, we cannot neglect justice because we want to find peace. I don't know.
No,
I
but what
understand
I'm
where
trying to
I'm
say
not
is,
arguing. No, I know where you're coming from.
Speak of that part.
But you see, it be like Naira Marley them. They don't put them. They don't nearly ruin their life. Finish. So many other people inside this matter. So people are looking for justice first before there can be peace. So there must be some type of negotiation.
What I'm saying is justice for what? Listen, let's talk right.
Justice, like what you said, Oga
justice
Paulo.
for who?
Oga Paulo,
Justice
you
for
told us
Mohbad?
here. You told us here on this live session that the VDM should call that girl and find out. Do you know why you made that comment? You made that comment because in your inner mind, you already know that it's not enough to just say, "Na nurse pan," because the police did not deal with things like, okay, even if na nurse mistakenly, like we all agree, I don't believe a nurse that don't know this boy from Adam will just come and intentionally buy him. It doesn't make sense, which you already have agreed that it doesn't make sense, that nurse will not intentionally do it. So we now know the nurse did not intentionally do it. Now, can they bring the nurse life to administer that you, when they say you not intentionally do them, person give you money to do them, person where you see the thing where you inject them, there's no closure yet. It's so inconclusive to just say because a nurse administered something to the person, and so the person, what was the nurse intent? I can't speak. Oga Paulo can't speak. He said it. Oga Paulo has been fighting for justice, but he's not seen it. He has been fighting. He said it. He said, let VDM. I'm not, by the way, let me be quick on this one. I'm not no VDM, I'm not the supporter, I'm not supporting anybody. I won't clear and first on air. But what I'm saying, whoever is handling all these things, let Nigerians know that nurse. So we cannot just say, oh, we won't end with say, now nurse administered this thing. Because for instance, if me, myself, I won't delete something, I go call nurse, come. For instance, I not give nurse money, say, took this thing for inside drug. I'm not saying that is what happened, but there's a possibility. So we need to hear from the nurse. Establish that first.
That's what I'm saying.
If another guy won't come, so if you don't talk everything where you want to talk, if you press X, calm down. If you say you don't talk finish, or you get anything else you want to talk.
What I'm trying to say is we are
sorry,
going...
Oga Paulo, Kesolo won't talk something. Make it talk finish. Make
Oga Paulo, you have a very good point, and you've been talking about it for a while, and I've been listening to as well, and being one of the subjects in this matter too as well. On a norm, I'm not supposed to come to this life, because, like I said, I own not for my own part, in the middle of all of this. He's making a point as well, because when a father does not still find a closure, it's like you're forcing him to go just, you are pushing him to do some things. And I'm sure at the point he went back again to court, and I think I heard that the court struck out his case again, because I feel in his mind he's not still satisfied as well. You get what I'm saying? And for me, I'm part of the person that will not say justice should stop. You understand? I'm part of the people that agree that justice should kick on. You understand? And that is what I stand for. And that's the reason why I did not
I
hold
stand
back
on that.
myself. I'm sorry, sir.
What
That's
I'm
why I did
worried
not hold
about
back myself. That's why I did not
is
hold back myself,
it's 3
sir.
years.
I
It's 3
know,
years.
sir. I know, sir. I know, sir. That's why I did not hold back myself in coming out plain on my stake in this. Now, in the middle of all of this, sir, um, no matter how much pained everybody in the comment section, people will bully me different names. People who have been calling everybody different names. No matter how pained you are, you can't be as pained as Baba Mohbad and Mama Mohbad. You understand? They carry the highest pain in all of this. You know, so in the middle of all of that, I'm trying not to just keep it all over Mohbad alone. I'm also trying to still have the other parties, which is Naira Marley parties. I also have them in the picture too as well, because one way or the other, they were hurt. They felt a pain too, regardless of how people are saying that, oh, they didn't do it again because of what you guys are saying, all of that. They didn't do this, you know. They have their own hurt too as well. So each party needs to have a closure. You understand? And having a closure is not just shutting them down, everybody down in a second. You understand? So for me, let the justice continue as long as he wants to continue. But for me, the person will get picking himself. If he says today, I'm done, Baba, all this our conversation is over. You know, so that's my take, and I think I want to say bye. Ogapo, I respect your expertise, sir, and you too, sir. And thanks so much for bringing me up.
Kesolo, God bless you. Thank you so very much. Thank you so much, Kesolo. So I'm going to bring John next. John, Belinda, if you want to come, just indicate to me that you want to come.
All right. Daddy Free, since you want to bring 2 more persons, let me allow them be.
No, you still there.
Okay.
John won't ask one question.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm here. All the people that I consider intellectuals to this conversation. Sabio, you are a man in tech. John is an engineer with a first class. And Ogapolo is how do I put it, a veteran in the entertainment industry. So
Daddy Freeze, good
yes.
evening.
Go ahead,
Good
John.
evening.
My brother,
Daddy Freeze, I have one question. Basically, Nigerians need to know one thing. If I am with an asthmatic patient that I don't like and he has an attack, and I'm 1 meter away from his inhaler, and I refuse to give him that inhaler, I'll be charged for manslaughter. Because every Nigerian is a property of the state. That I could have given him that inhaler and refused to have given him that inhaler, I could be charged for manslaughter. Why am I saying this? The people that were with him, if they were the one that were in that situation, would they wait for a nurse from Cotonou to come? If they were the ones that were in that situation, would they wait for a nurse from Cotonou to come? It tells me one thing, and I'm not preempting anybody, that they had an intention not to let him survive it.
Daddy Freeze, you know, say I will be the last person to support John in this world. I will be the last person now. But on that statement where I just talk now, for now, that have always been my position. You see, when I was hearing the guy not like hospital, he not like this, he not like this.
I don't understand.
See, when a man is sick, the people around him are now the people to be held liable for whatever happens. There,
what have you been talking about?
If I come like your house now, gonna vomit. Even if I tell you I not like hospital, you go say, I beg go, Sabio, me not got say, na me and Yaya, you come power. I beg. Will you not react? So,
Sabio, let me ask you a question.
John, continue from there.
If I come to your house and drink alcohol and I'm drunk, and you allow me enter my car and drive home and I have an accident, you are liable for the accident.
Yes.
You are liable for the accident. And the fact that when this thing happened,
you can claim that you are not aware that he was intoxicated.
That he was intoxicated, but if he is obviously intoxicated, you cannot claim that you're not aware. I am asking one fundamental question. If not them that sick, would they wait for a nurse from Cotonou to come? No.
Okay, let me give me 2 minutes. Let me tell you one story you need to understand today. on my own side of story. I have managed almost 100 acts in my life. I have managed movie stars.
Let me even
I have
talk on your
managed.
behalf.
No, don't worry.
Davido.
I have managed. Let me give you one simple example. I have managed footballers in my life.
Okocha,
anybody that. Let me give you the fullest example now, so that your mind may change 1 minute. Anybody that any manager, any artist or anybody paying is no more, is not existing in their mindset. They don't listen to you. They don't hear you. I can bet you from A-class stars to the lowest stars, as far as I'm paying you that 10%, you are not doing me a favor. What I'm trying to say to you is, I believe I'm not God. I'm not there. This thing, all this thing that is happening, I'm here. I'm in America when this thing happened. But what I know for artists, though, I believe that maybe I'm not. Leave my tongue go. I'm not there. But what I'm saying is, any artist command their staffs or their managers what they want. And I still believe that no matter, I'm talking about even their wives, they don't have any guts as far as they are the people paying you money. No matter what I know on this my experience. Let me land. Okay. Let me land first. You have talked. I want to talk to you. No matter whatever that happened that day, at that point in time, I believe that a lot of people will be telling him, let's go to hospital, let's do this, let's do that. And he will say, I got 5 minutes, this is what I want, because he's paying the bill.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry, sir. Mohbad. No, sir. He's a citizen of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and he's a property of the states. Those people should be charged with negligence. He's a property of the states.
What of the family? We cannot call the family say no well.
They have police have done that.
Every Nigerian citizen is a property of the states.
But what I'm trying to say is, what I hear, let me tell you something. What I hear is, I don't know who you guys want to listen. We are all human beings, man.
Oh no.
Sometimes we need to really think about ourselves and who we are. If a nurse, that's what I'm saying. Can somebody talk to that nurse, please, so that Nigerians can even find out what happened at the dying minute?
That's what we are saying.
What is happening to us? Well, if this thing you are saying 99.1%, if it's not true, because you are not there, you are assuming. You are assuming that this may happen or this may.
Is true.
I don't trust police.
Is true. Nobody has a right to come here and say anything they are saying is true, because nobody was there. But what we know is true is that, number one, until the boy before
they waited for a nurse from Cotonou.
Call it Papa.
No. I think that's what I'm saying. I think
thank you. So what John is saying now, that makes sense. Hold on, sir. What John is saying that I'm agreeing with, that makes sense. Let me say this again. Is this: we are saying that nobody is perfect. We are saying that when somebody is ill at home and the situation is getting beyond control, what actions did the people in the house take? It doesn't mean they have intent to buy the person. Oh. See, Oga Paulo, when you go to court and the judge matter, you are older than me. You know that the essence of a judgment is not only to punish those who have intentionally committed crime, but those who are also ignorantly ignore some certain things they're supposed to do as human beings. What do I mean? Whether we like it or not, till today, no matter we bend the case, I believe that Mohbad's wife will not have anything to do with his spying. Me talking to you now, I'm saying it publicly. However, I believe that there's a lesson for people to learn, even other wives and other family people to know, that when you marry As I am today, my wife not going to sick to a serious sickness. I not go carry phone. Call one person of my family, say, this where this matter don't be here. Una daughter no one go hospital. Una daughter, it be like say, if they want to one kind of, not be when you don't buy finish, not say an accident, not buy them. I can't call them. They don't come meet the body, say that already put a toilet roll for a nose. Who does that? Oga Paulo say, Father, God forbid, no be you. I use that rejected for you, your enemy. If your own child is sick for days, the wife of that your child not call you, tell you say, Oga Paulo, your son is sick for heart since 2 days. We don't know what they happen, no. God forbid, they don't call you. Say, may you come, you can't come, say like that for granted, already a bummer. I mean, let us be fair now. We are men now. That's not that money. You mean somebody not call somebody.
You have been my
once
friend for a long time. Today, I respect you.
I want to talk something. I want to talk something. If a mother is with her child and the child is sick, and the mother does not take that child to seek proper medical attention, that mother will be charged for negligence.
Absolutely. I know. But
If
now,
you as an adult, if you are,
I want to beg you.
We are keep on
Yes.
saying something. Landing.
Okay, what can
what
we
I'm
do
saying
to
is
solve
we are
the
not
problem
landing.
now?
Listen, we are keep on saying
Daddy
something,
Freeze,
but we are not
Daddy
landing.
Freeze, Daddy Freeze. You
Listen,
know me, I know the high dogs for the top
what
now.
we hear is a broken bottle, and he keep on he swallowing, and when he swallow, went back home. The way I hear from the media, when he swallow, and now they tell him to go, he feel like it's not a big thing. Because I believe that they said that he feel like it's not a big thing, and the thing keep on going up. And do you understand what I'm saying? Now he say he want a nurse or he want a doctor to come to the house, and what I hear, that's what I'm saying, because you know Nigeria, they will twist it the way they want. What I hear is the nurse came and give him an injection and he collapsed. What I'm trying to say is, why can't Nigeria hear from the last person that really treated this man? And
Yeah,
let's
correct.
hear from him. Listen, let's not, I beg God now. And when you are doing injection, when somebody is taking injection for you, I believe nobody there for room. Only 2 of them there. I believe, because when I go hospital, they go close the thing and tell you to come in and take injection. So the only person that really know what happened to Mohbad today is that nurse. Why can't they find a way to see this nurse and
two
talk to
people can be
Nigerians?
there. 2 people can be there.
Yeah.
Let me correct that last statement, please.
2 people can fine.
Sabio,
your wife is there where they give you injection. Please.
Your wife. I want to say something.
I don't know, but I don't think so.
I want to say something.
The way whenever I go to hospital, my wife never there where they are giving my girlfriend or anybody never there where they are giving me injection.
I want to say something.
But your wife has a right to be there. Your wife has a right to be there.
That is Cap 2 no. That is Cap 2 no.
Please, I want to say something.
Yeah.
In the process of administering an injection, a lot of things can happen. There could be an air embolism. There could be an air embolism. Air embolism happens when you administer an injection and air in the syringe. That air will now travel to block a blood-carrying vessel and cause an embolism. That is as a result of a quack administering an injection. I'm not saying that's what happened. I'm just saying it could
Possibility.
happen. Now, the person that called the quack should be charged for negligence.
That's what I'm saying to you. This thing you are
because
saying,
if now you are sick, you go to find the best doctor in the world. If another person is sick, you go find nurse.
What you are saying makes sense. I live in the UK for how many years? I know what you are saying, but what I'm trying to say to you is that nurse is the one that we need to find out and let's
call the nurse. Who called the nurse?
My brother, the way you're asking me, but police is there. Do you know that police has done all these things you are talking about? Why can't you, just write to police? Do you think the police cannot give you what they have done before? The problem we have is we keep on lanting. Myself keep on lanting on. Can we go to, do you know that when you go to police and ask police who is in charge of this case, what happened on this case. They can give you the file, what they have done. Why are we like this?
Apparently.
Why are we like this? Why are we keep on destroying the police? Don't know what they are doing. If police want to do their job, they will do their job.
Nobody said they don't know what they are doing. No.
But what I'm saying to you, instead of us keep on arguing, that's what I said the first time.
Nobody said they don't.
Us keep on arguing. What I'm saying is, if you think the police didn't do the job well,
Paulo, nobody said.
Nobody in charge of the case.
Nobody
the police
said.
report.
Nobody said police did not do their job. All I'm saying is that, first and foremost, I will say this without any fear or favor. I don't see a reason why a WhatsApp group will be created to discuss who should go, who the police should arrest and who the police should arrest.
No. Let me come on that WhatsApp group. Let me come on.
I don't see any reason. Nobody gives anybody the right to create that WhatsApp group. I don't understand.
No, please. Because this WhatsApp group, people are saying WhatsApp group. Let me say something. Let me just say it categorically here now. Let me say something right now so that people can understand where I'm going. When this Mohbad dead, me and the Iyabo, you guys are calling, in America. Me and the Iyabo is here because I took Mohbad to London almost one month and a half or 2 months ago before this thing happened. So from there, Mohbad has, after my show, he has a tour to some Europe countries and came back to Nigeria, thanked me, and went to Kenya for another show. I say, listen, take the advantage, do your bookings, and the bookings start coming for him. Do you understand what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to say to you is, when this thing happened, Iyabo, almost 10 days or 15, just all this thing happening now. Iyabo came back, do you understand? And feel as a mom, very angry what is going on. And he said, he don't want to do this on his own. And for me, I think the worst thing that happened is even him getting involved in this. But he's a woman. He's a woman, and he just bring people. I don't know how many they are. This thing you are saying now that Very Dark Man is saying, oh, they use it to do this. Let me tell you something. Very Dark Man said he used it to put his nude out there. Just check YouTube. Google YouTube today. Just go to YouTube and Google YouTube. When did the nude of Very Dark Man come out? I think it is the 11th of September. Let me land. And let me land because I saw people saying it. Let me land. The nude, the Very Dark Man said the nude is on the 20, the whatever is set up on 26th of September.
Hold on.
But let me land.
Let me explain something to you.
Let me land. Let me land. No. I know the
Mohbad and Naira Marley.
What I'm saying is
because the blood will just come and carry only this place. So just leave this WhatsApp group matter.
But what I'm saying is, anybody saying that anybody I have organized at my family, everybody do group, and what you see on that sometimes you don't even know. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I believe Iyabo Ojo did it honestly to just bring something to these people, because when he came back, he went to the family, he went to the mom, he went to the dad, he went to everybody. And again, let me land. Let me just give me 2 minutes. I will just end.
I know why.
And when he went, he just meet the police people, the police officers, and reporting to them, and they start interviewing people. I just want to tell you that he didn't intentionally did a WhatsApp group because he want to tarnish somebody's email or do something. Nigeria, man. Nigeria, man. That's what I'm saying.
So with due respect, that please I will talk with our that please I will talk with our
John, now God I take Beguna. I want us to go away from this WhatsApp group.
Okay, let me just say one thing.
Wait,
let me just say one thing, then
we will move away from what we are trying to solve.
Yes, I'll just say one thing. I'll just say one thing, and I'll end it. So with due respect, I put it to you that WhatsApp group, in my own opinion, was created because some people feel that they should control the narrative of what happens on Nigerian social media. No,
That's a lie.
I said it. My name is John.
Okay,
That's
okay.
1 million
Hold on,
lie.
Oga Paulo. You
What
have
is
said
up
it's a
my own?
lie.
Nobody
Don't
is
talk your
gaining.
own statement. Let me talk
Nobody
my
is
own
gaining.
statement.
Where
Hold
this
on.
matter go
Nobody
end?
is
Hold on
gaining
now.
anything. Let me say
My
something to you.
statement, I don't
Nobody
agree
is
with
gaining.
John on that one. Hold on. I don't agree with John on that one.
Me, I
What
no dey
I
there.
believe, hold on now, dear, please. What I believe is this. The WhatsApp group was created for other reasons. However, the participants
I
of
have to mute
that
you too
group,
because I don't want to make this matter go as.
wait now, the participants of that group, many of them they carry their enemy from somewhere else matter. Call user enter that group. Not as if the WhatsApp group was actually really created from the beginning just to target anybody. That's my belief. Because I have seen a lot of transcripts from that.
Today,
Guys,
So it wasn't, hold on now, it wasn't created intentionally just to harm somebody. But some participants there, they have, when person dislike you, DF, you know this matter more than anybody in this Nigerian media space. DF, no matter what you do for this media space for human being, forget Nigeria. Everybody don't feel like you. If you think everybody feel like you, you are wasting your time. As you see me so, I don't accept my life. Say everybody don't feel like me. Some people never know me. They don't hate me because of my face. See this face where they see so. They don't know one thing about me. So what am I trying to tell you? When you don't gather people together, even though say the intention are to the waka forward, some people where we say that forward they won't waka go, they go bring past things. You know how many times I don't condition your life, DF. I'll come to talk a different matter. Some other things, person not like me before from somewhere, not be the matter that they talk for comment section. Not be this man. I don't know whether you understand what I'm trying to say. So now so you might be. So I don't think it was specifically just created, Yeah, John is partially correct. It's to control narrative, but however, not just to target. Do you understand? They wanted to use it
my brother, let me
Oga Paulo, now God I take beg you. I don't want to talk about this WhatsApp.
I know. I know.
Please not tire. And the please not tire.
No, because where they go cut off. And when they go say
whatever you say,
there are some Oga Paulo, I beg you cannot talk.
Listen to me.
Somewhere.
Somebody did they make noise.
John, I beg.
What I'm saying to you is intention is not intentional for anything. I can bet you one. Who is gaining? What are we gaining, Seth? What are we gaining?
Oga, I want to ask a question.
This one. What the problem is? This thing is so painful. When somebody like today, I saw Freeze on the and I want to. What I'm trying to say again is every department, whether it's a very dark man side, let them find a solution to bring peace to this family. Let's not distract anymore. Distraction is too much. Let's try. And
this would have been done ab initio in the beginning. Now that we are getting to the root of the issue, we will have to get to the root of the issue.
Now,
if we are saying things at the beginning,
if you want to get
now
like
we are getting to the root of the issue, let's
you
allow that man
we want to get the root. What I want you to lead it. If you are the person that will read it, go first.
Very that man is doing a great job. Very that man is doing a great job.
And that's why I don't want to compromise his work.
Who is doing a great job?
Very dark man is doing an absolutely great job.
That's what I'm saying. If
we have all agreed. So since we have agreed that he's doing a great job,
very dark man is doing a great job. What I'm saying is the best thing to be a great job is find that nurse and see the nurse that listen to me. Let me say my own mind. Because that nurse is the only 1 minute person or 2 minutes person that see Mohbad the last minute.
Why didn't we say this at the beginning? Why were we looking for Naira Marley and Sam Larry that were in America?
My brother, can I finish?
I go beg you. You go
finish,
woman.
What I'm saying is, if very that man can interview the nurse,
John,
that nurse,
make this
that
tension
nurse will
John,
give
you be my
us.
guy.
Listen,
set me
that
up.
must will give us the final
John,
to stop.
help me press
What
X,
happened?
I beg.
Do you understand? Because all this thing we are talking is distraction. That's what I'm saying. John is distracting. John is distracting. Everybody is distracting. What I'm saying
you
is,
see, Oga
let's
Paulo, let me
find
say
that
something.
nurse.
Oga Paulo, let me say something. I know that me and Very Dark Man have had a lot of clashes in the past, but I must give it up to him. This Mohbad investigation, I know they like mentioning name because I get misquoted. If not for Very Dark Black Man, he get the way they go down scatter this whole thing. That guy single-handedly brought sanity to this conversation. Beyond that, I don't want to talk because I can very easily be misquoted. Me, I will tell you that. And I don't talk from the beginning.
Listen to me.
Naira Marley
I agree.
and Sam Larry
Listen to me.
Get anything.
Let me say something to you. I agree, but let him finish the job. Let him not divert it to something else. Because if he divert it, he's losing his credential as well. Because the other part,
no,
he's
doing fine.
No. Let me finish. I am telling you, listen, let me say something to you. Let me finish what I'm saying. If he divert too much, what I'm saying, let him keep on doing what he's doing. What I'm begging him is finish the whole interviews. Let him as well go to the police. He knows police people. Let him go to police. Know even how the case is. Know where the case is. Do you understand? And finalize the case. What I'm trying to say is distractions. The more he talk about his own thing, he distracts. I'm honest here. I'm not trying to.
Yes, let me leave. Sorry,
what I'm saying is,
let me leave. I just left the office to go get lunch and from there go home. Take care. All the best.
Please. Okay, thank you. Please, what I'm saying is,
thank you, dear.
Okay, please. What I'm saying is, if he wants to finish the job, let him finish it so that we can find a way. Find a way. That's my own. I'm not telling anybody. If he is the person leading it, let him lead. Let him go first. Find the nurse. Let him go as well. Find out what the police people has done and where they have finished. From there, he can now say, oh, okay, this is where I want to finish the whole thing. Do you understand what that is for me? Oh, but the distraction of a group WhatsApp, I don't think is necessary because it's about him. This is not about him. This is about Mohbad. Let's not forget. Let's remove the sentiment. Let's now finish the job. That's what I'm saying. What I think the best thing he can do is to find a way, because he knows the father. He has spoken to the father. He knows his brother. He knows his friends. Another thing again, the other people that knows Wumi and everything, let them find a solution to close this gap and finalize this thing. That's what I'm saying. I know categorically everybody saying Naira Marley is not even in the country. So how can they say Naira Marley by? Nobody say Naira Marley by.
So as we don't all agree, say Naira Marley and Sam Larry not get hand inside Mohbad demise. One of the easiest ways to find peace in this whole madness is let them remove Sam Larry and Naira Marley from the conversation. Make the conversation remain.
The way I understand, nobody is
people where they with Mohbad the last 48 hours. Most sackle those people. Make the conversation there. That way, you see, because we can't force it to end. We can only naturally eliminate what can cause problem. Because those boys don't know anything about in demise. If you know about the BULLY or any other thing, let's move them to one side and let's focus on where the focus needs to be. We can't get closure without justice. I understand where you are going to, Oga Paulo, but we cannot get closure without some form of justice, even if it's not the complete justice. Let us just have some form of justice and let there be some level of apology to Naira Marley and Sam Larry. I'm not saying they are good people, but in this matter, they were unjustly treated. Between me, you, and God, and I don't talk on before, no be new matter. I have a young lady in the house. She's very beautiful. Her name is Pepper Room, and she's also a blogger. So, Pepper Room, what are your thoughts?
Hi, Daddy, please. Can you guys hear me?
We can't hear you well. Remove your AirPods. If you are wearing AirPods, remove them.
What about now? Can you hear me now?
Are you wearing AirPods?
No.
We can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay, can you hear me now?
We can't hear you well.
Paulo said,
Carry the bottom of your phone up if it's hiding under something.
oh, okay. What about now?
It's
Yes,
still
we can hear
muffled, but you can talk.
Okay. I'm so sorry about that. First of all, thank you for having me on your live, Daddy Freeze. I want to first start off by saying that everybody keeps asking for the conclusion of this case. And I know that a lot of people want closure because we all went through, the emotions of everything that happened with Mohbad and all of that. We saw everything play out in real time. But people are leaving out the fact that the coroner's inquest has concluded. There has been a conclusion, okay? So the police did their investigation, right?
Thank you.
The witnesses, the people who were are important to the case or are connected to Mohbad or his passing in any way, shape, or form, were called into court. They were sworn in under oath, right? And they gave their testimony, all right? So if we're talking about how the law works and how things are going, and we want definite proof, right? We can start from there, okay? The conclusion of the coroner's inquest was that the nurse basically administered something to Mohbad that triggered his demise, right? So they blamed the nurse for that. They held her accountable for that, one. Two, they held Wunmi accountable for being negligent in not taking her husband to the hospital as soon as that injury occurred, okay? So she should have gone to the hospital immediately, right? And she was negligent by not doing that. They also said, right, they are holding Wunmi accountable for not allowing Mohbad's father bury him in such a haste. Because he was buried in such a haste, they couldn't do the accurate autopsy. That is what messed up everything. So they held him accountable for that. So everybody that was involved, now including Naira Marley and Sam Larry, they held them accountable for bullying and making Mohbad's life difficult when he was alive. Okay? They talked about the petition he signed, all right, when he came, and talked about Naira Marley and Sam Larry, right? But the coroner's inquest conclusion regarding them was that they did not have anything to do with his demise, the circumstances that led to his death. But when he was alive,
his pie. Let's be careful.
But when he was alive, they bullied him, right? They threatened him, and they made life extremely difficult for him. So that's the conclusion for the coroner's inquest. But it seems like Nigerians are not satisfied with that conclusion. That's why all this whole back and forth is happening. All right, Daddy Freeze. And another thing I feel like, I know you mentioned that certain people helped the case or did this and that. For me personally, the one thing that messed up Mohbad's case is misinformation. We've heard 10 different stories, people saying different things. Like now, someone earlier came up and said that they did not tell Mohbad's dad that he was, not using for 2 days. According to Aloma and the brother that was in the house, right? It was a day, right? And the embalming, according to Aloma and Darashola and the people that were in the house, they put salt on his chest. That is what they did. All right. And people have been running with this narrative that they embalmed him, they did this, they did that. Also, I want us to understand that these people that were around Mohbad, this situation is a series of unfortunate events. Nobody planned that.
I swear to you, because I still believe. That's why I'm saying what. That's exactly what I'm saying. What I'm saying.
So it's not something that you can prepare for. So we can point fingers and judge the people around him all we want because we are on the outside looking in. But you don't plan a fine. These were young people, right, doing the best they thought they could. If they could go back in time, I'm sure as soon as he fought with Prime Boy, he would have gone straight to the hospital. I mean, that freeze. Can you remember the Sylvester Oromoni case that we talked about? When Sylvester Oromoni had those issues, they didn't take him to the hospital immediately. They took him to the church. So it's not out of the
Who took him to the church?
His parents. Can't you remember? It wasn't the hospital they went to first. Yes. And we complained about that as well. So it's not something that is new or out of the norm. A lot of us as Nigerians, when something is wrong with us, we see it as, oh, this is small. I don't need to go to the hospital. It's not that serious until it gets serious.
Thank you.
You know?
Thank
so
you.
that is where that's the issue here. So I don't think that I think we can point fingers and we can say you could have done this, you could have done that, right? I get that. Now with Naira Marley and Sam Larry, in my opinion, I don't think an apology is what I would say. Yes, you were not responsible for his crime. I agree with that. But the videos that came out of what Mohbad went through are real. And Nigerians reacted to those videos. I'm tired of people trying to whitewash this situation. We saw how it played out. I remember vividly when the news of Mohbad crime came out. He posted something funny on his social media, and people came for him, and he had to delete it. The other people in the squad did the same thing, but because they saw the reaction of Nigerians, they went silent. Okay? Now, when all that happened, they didn't make any statement. They didn't say anything that, oh, we were not there, or nothing happened, or this, that, and the third. You know? So I feel like people need to understand that we were reacting.
What I'm trying to say, I'm not cutting you down. I'm not cutting you. I understand what you are saying. It's unfortunate what happened that time. It's unfortunate on the side of Naira Marley and what they call it, and the other guy.
Yeah.
Let me say something to you. It's not easy for them. I understand. They understand what I'm saying, and it's not. It can never be. For example, if it's me, I'll be feeling the same way. I understand that. But what I'm trying to say is the narrative, what happened the time he died, and what every Nigerian saw is what they react on that time. But when everybody knows that this is not the case, everybody pipe low. I understand. But what I'm saying is, why can't we say enough of this narrative? Everybody has their opinion on somebody's death. Every Nigeria has their own opinion. Every division have their own opinion. I really want, I wish whenever I come back to Nigeria, try everything possible to see the dad, see the mother, see the family, to find the way forward to bury Mohbad, because this is not fair. That's what I'm saying. That's why I came to this. I'm not the logistic or the logic of who do that. That's why I said let's stop that. Let's move forward. What can we do next? I keep on saying this. What else can we do to satisfy Nigeria? If to interview the nurse, let very dark man interview the nurse. Honestly, interview the nurse and find out what happened. Let the nurse say exactly what's going on. If the inquest one is not enough. Do you understand what I'm saying? That please, I don't try. I don't try. I think I just want every Nigerian to know what I'm saying. I'm not in defense of
what you're saying. I understand what you're saying.
I just want, if there's any way Nigerians can, if it's you, what can you do? I believe if it's another family, they're supposed to have concluded this and moved on. But what I'm begging every Nigerian is, let's find a peace, both every division, whether it's a very dark man side, whether it's the other man. There's another man that always saying he's going to court for Mohbad and the case. Let them find a peace. Let them find a way to close this thing. And again, on Naira Marley and Sarah, I just still think Naira Marley can come out. They understand what I'm saying, and make a statement saying that everybody now know that is nothing and not there when this thing happened. And I will do something. I will do something. You can do a big charity. Every proceed go to Mohbad. Do you understand what I'm saying? There's a lot of things I believe Naira Marley can do. He can do a biggest concert for Mohbad in Lagos. Do you understand what I'm saying? And every proceed of that concert can go to Liam, the son of Mohbad. That's what I'm thinking. I'm just saying. But I don't try. I don't know what else to say, but I'm just pleading to everybody. Let's have a peace to find a way to make this thing, every department, every side. Let's have a peace. That's my own.
All right, Oga Paulo, thank you.
My brother.
Thank you very much. God bless you. Big shout out to Matosa on YouTube. He sent me a super chat, super stickers and super likes. Pop my money gun if you're watching on TikTok. We've been here for a while. We've been having a conversation. There's no ice still. Okay. So my brother Yomi, who just joined us, please do go ahead with your contribution.
Thank you very much. Daddy Freeze, thank you for bringing me up. This is my first time of joining your program, and I'm very grateful for that. So my contribution tonight is that Daddy Paulo has already done everything. He has already said everything. Okay, let's give a peace to reign. You know, Iyabo Ojo, Naira Marley, anybody that very dark man, they should let the peace reign, please, for God's sake. We know, very dark man is doing a good job.
Brother, Yomi, please, sir, let's leave VDM out of this before you say something that he didn't do, and then just focus on everything else. Please, I'm begging you.
Thank you, sir.
Right.
Thank you very much.
As far as we're concerned, he has done an amazing job.
I got you right. Thank you, sir.
I must give him credit for this particular investigation.
100%. Okay, sir. Thank
you can't take that away.
I'm very sorry.
But let's not start throwing things around. God bless.
Okay. So I beg every both sides, both the daddy of the sin and the mother of the deceased. So we Nigerians should try to make a peace win between them. So let's stop all this putting all these trashes here and there. Okay, let's forget what I thought. Daddy Paulo said something by then that I didn't mean that he's a rich man that this thing happened to. We cannot be trending all this thing like this since all these days. Never. Okay, so thank you, please. The youth of Nigeria should please, both youth and other please, they should please, let's forgive and forget. Let's bury this guy, let the peace reign, let this guy go and rest in peace. Okay, that's my contribution tonight, Daddy Freeze. Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, my darling sister, I want to have more women in the house so women too can also share their positions. Go ahead. Okay. What are your thoughts? My brother, please press X so I can bring somebody else.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Abiba.
Hi, Daddy Freeze. For me, I don't think VDM has done any good job so far. All he's been doing is...
We can't mention VDM. Me, I've given the verdict. He has done a good job. Bring my food. Is in the... Take this plate because it's hot. I removed. It wasn't too hot. I know you were trying to preserve the leaves. So please,
I just wanted to add to what Oga Paulo said. Like, it feels like someone is protecting the nurse. No one has seen her picture. No one knows what she looks like. You know, everyone is just throwing finger at the wife. You know, and I just feel like someone should at least interview the nurse. Maybe she'll be able to like reveal something that's been, you know, concealed. For me, I do think that maybe someone might have used her to do whatever they wanted to do. I know they keep saying they weren't in the country at the time, but you don't have to be in the country to get someone to do something for you. They literally tormented that boy's life, bullied him, you know, so anyone could have done it. So we need to see that nurse as well. And I feel like they need to stop bullying Iyabo. They need to stop bullying Iyabo.
This is
because
what
all
I'm
she
saying
did,
is I'm just thinking that all these narratives is there. And we know that. What I'm trying to say, I'm always saying what I'm saying. Let's forget about who said, how it happened, what happened. What I'm begging every Nigerian is, why can't we, if what the police guys did is not enough for some people, which I know that some people from Very Dark Man's side, let Very Dark Man do something, like do more. I know he's trying, but he can do more. Do more in such a way that he can get a police report. Police that did this case, let him go to him, find out what is going on. And the other one is the nurse, because the nurse is the one that see him a minute before this thing happened. Let him interview the nurse, find a way he can find the nurse. Talk to him so that because if Very Dark Man Gant, or what they call it, the fans, can understand that Very Dark Man has done this and done that, and they will be happy. Let the other department do the same. What I'm trying to say is, why can't we Nigerians do just find a way to close this thing? That's what I'm saying. Given the best, that's me.
Good evening, GF, please. I'm just 4 minutes to my workplace. Can I just talk for 1 minute?
Real quick, say what you want
Good
to say.
evening, Daddy Freeze. Good evening, Paulo.
Good evening,
I'll just start from the last thing you said, Paulo. Talking about the nurse, I think Nigerians, we need to hear from the nurse 100%, because don't be surprised that the nurse is innocent somewhere crying, oh, nobody is hearing me, I didn't do this, I didn't do that. So I think we need to hear from the nurse. And secondly, 100%. I don't agree with what you said and what the last guy said, that we should close the case and bury him, let him rest in peace. No, everybody deserves justice. What happened to him? That's what we want to know. 100%. What happened to him? We want 100%. To know that, even if, I'm sorry to say, but even if Mohbad has to be in the morgue for 15 years for us to know what happened to him, then that's fine. We need to know what happened to Mohbad, because talking about closing anything, then it means that somebody is just trying to hide something. Let us get clarity. Let's hear from the nurse. Whoever that is doing the interview, whoever that is doing the interview, I don't want to mention names because Daddy Freeze doesn't want us to, but whoever that is doing the interview should help us go and interview the nurse. We need to hear from the nurse on a live interview, not recording and posting. You should go and talk to the nurse on a live interview. Let's hear from, because I'm feeling that lady might be tormented wherever she is. Let's hear from the nurse. Let us speak her truth. Before you get to describe somebody, you need to hear from the person.
Now, hold on. Let's do things regarding the nurse. Even if anybody should interview her, I don't think a nurse that went to somebody's house within the period of when he died can be innocent. It's not possible. It is not possible.
How do you mean, DF?
A nurse goes to somebody's house. Was the nurse authorized by the government to go to the person's house? One. If the answer is no, then you have no claim. There's nothing she can say again. Does the nurse have a license from the
I know that doctors do house visits. I don't know about
what a doctor is. A doctor is someone who has spent 7 years in medical school, gone and done housemanship for 1 year, is qualified by the government. You can never compare a doctor to an auxiliary nurse.
Yes.
What I'm saying, no. This auxiliary nurse wants to come and say what I understand.
What I'm saying, and I know that the police have already interrogated the nurse and everything. I bet that's why they said. But if we
I just finish. If you ask me, Daddy Freeze, my father is a medical doctor. He has been a medical doctor for over 50 years. You understand what I'm telling you? If we give you my verdict, 80 to 85% of the problem is the nurse.
They will blame him for
80 to 85% of the problem is the nurse.
Especially when they said she's an auxiliary nurse. Maybe she's not even a qualified nurse.
Even if she's a fully trained nurse, on what capacity? A nurse cannot give you any injection without a doctor signing it off.
Prescription.
In the word of
pharmacist. You see,
I know.
let me finish. Sorry,
I know what you're saying. It's true what you're saying.
A pharmacist cannot prescribe. All a pharmacist can do is a doctor gives you a prescription. Even little things like antibiotics. In most civilized nations, a pharmacist cannot prescribe antibiotics for you. It has to come from a doctor.
True.
So how can an auxiliary nurse, how can a nurse, auxiliary or not, go and
even the
supervised by a doctor?
Even the injection she came with. If the injection she came with, where did he buy it? What happened?
That is part of the anyhowness of Nigeria. So all this that the nurse has a case, I don't understand where the case is coming from. I lived, my father's hospital was inside my compound.
GF, let her just be interviewed. That's all I'm saying.
She doesn't need any interview to come and say what?
Daddy Freeze.
To come and say what she knows about the last minute of Mohbad now. Yes, because she was there present before we fight. So I'm sure she has something to say.
Interview or she not do interview. The court has agreed. The police more or less have agreed. The coroner more or less has agreed. And I have agreed that she is 85% of the problem. I rest my case. Over to you, young lady.
I need to go DF.
All right, my darling sister. God bless you.
Yeah, bye.
Daddy Freeze, good evening. I think I'll be with Oga Paulo on this topic before. Daddy Freeze, we are talking about Mohbad and Sam Larry first. My own take on that is that I know I live here in Nigeria and I know how Nigeria works, right? So you cannot, because I am still blaming the people. I'm sorry, Oga Paulo, I have always blamed Iyabo, and I will continue because she had the opportunity of doing a thorough investigation pertaining this particular thing, but she didn't do it. And she was part of the people that speculated this Naira Marley and Sam Larry thing. Irrespective of what we saw on the media, right? She has a first-class knowledge on what actually happened. You can't just say people that had
how did he have a first-class knowledge?
Oga Paulo, I'm heading somewhere.
No, actually, I just wanted to, because that's what I'm saying.
Oga
my darling sister.
Analyzing. All I'm trying to say is, how did he's in America when this thing happened. He came back in 10, and everybody that see from the one that thing happens, we are seeing the video up and down, seeing the video, and she came in and do the necessary, the best she can before they start attacking her. She withdrawn. What do you want her to do?
Have the opportunity.
She came in and said, let me land first. She came in and said, let them bring this guy up, and because of the neck, she saw the neck, she's not happy. She now start going to every police station. I'm there. I'm calling her every day. I see.
Oga Paulo, Iyabo had the opportunity of telling Nigerians, do not blame these guys. They are not part of what by this guy. Let me tell you.
Are you in Nigeria at that time?
That if Naira Marley and
are you in Nigeria? Let me land. Are you in Nigeria? Are you in Nigeria at that time?
I mean,
you saw the video that's flying up and down in Nigeria at that time?
I was following everything, Oga Paulo.
And what you said. But what I'm trying to say is, you are in Nigeria at that time, and you saw what is happening. Even if, let me say something to you.
Do you know, Oga Paulo, do you know that she said that people should go and unfollow these people? She made a live video, telling people to go and unfollow these particular people. Are you aware? Or do you have the
video?
It was all over social media at that time.
No, do you have the video?
No, I don't. Why should I say
the video?
Actually make it.
What I'm trying to say is insinuation. That's what the problem is. This is bad. Everybody has a good intention to go there, but people are analyzing the whole stories. The way people are doing this is why some people don't want to come out. And since he said that he don't want to get involved in this anymore, look at what is going on up and down. Since he said that he don't want to get involved anymore, what is happening now? Where are we on this case?
If she had done justice to this thing, I don't think we'll be here having this conversation, because she had the opportunity of doing justice. Do you know a lot of people would have died along with Mohbad?
Okay, my darling sister, you have made your point. Please, let's, so that it doesn't get aggravated.
You keep saying listen to me. She did what she did. She called police, and the police tell him to bring everybody that they sent things to her. She sent it to police people. Police people are the people that did inquest. Police people are what has she really done that is bad? And you are there when this video, listen to me, when this video, do you know that if you resemble the other guy, they beat you on the street? Do you listen to me? Let me land. The first 10 days, can I say something to you? The first 10 days,
my darling sister, let him talk, then you respond, please.
The first 10 days, I'm not saying everybody, because of the anger and everything, some people will make some mistake. But the first 10 days, everybody want to. There's one guy that is in Onitsha. They look like Lali Gaga. This guy. They beat the guy up. I'm not saying I'm even thinking that. I don't want to say this because it's gonna be another headline news. But what I'm trying to say is, let's not talk about who to blame on this. Let's talk about how the best we can solve this thing out. Whether it's Iyabo team, or whether it's the Veldak man team, or whether it's the other guy that is going to court for, I can't remember the guy's name. Let them find a solution to figure this thing out. That's my own.
I want to give this lady 1 minute to round off her point, and after that, please don't say anything again. Let's hand over to Belinda, our lawyer, who closed the deal. So my lady with the black hat, please, in 1 minute, put your thoughts together, and what are you trying to say?
Okay, what I'm trying to say is that in as much as we're going to blame these people for bullying, I want us to understand Nigeria, where when you owe people, especially young boys, you understand, young guys, they have their means of getting their money. I want to state, and also people blaming Oga and a boy. People fell out in different ways. You shouldn't tag that as that type of bullying. Of course, there are people who has done courts. They bullied a lot of people when they were students. You understand? So am I going to use that thing tomorrow because I was bullied as a student and something happened to me years later and people will call me? Let's also be reminded that what you wish today might befall you tomorrow. You understand? It's wrong for people to be wrongly accused on something they know nothing about. You understand? So my own intake is that a lot of us in Nigeria condemn these guys because of the narrative that was pushed. And that we are people who knew the truth, but decided to conceal it because they were trying to push an agenda for all of us to see. You understand? So whenever you have the opportunity, nobody dragged some of them to handle these things. They brought themselves forward. And it's also just for each and every one of them who wanted to do that to also be truthful to an extent, because a lot of lives would have been lost on this particular issue. And let me tell Oga Daddy Freeze, I'm going to differ a little. The wife, who also knows the truth, but decided for innocent people to be accused when you, the wife, knows actually what happened to your husband. You are part of the problem. Because if the wife is not also trying to conceal something, she won't have known the truth and allow other people to go through such emotional abuse. Some people even went to prison for 4 months, knowing fully well what killed, what died your spouse. But you decided to...
Let me land on that. That's what I'm saying. We keep on... Let me land on that one. Please, because sometimes we Nigerians like to...
People would have gone down in this particular...
Let me land on that. Listen to me.
She's aware and she kept quiet.
Listen to me. I just thinking that...
In this last thing that she said, she has a point.
Of course, but let me land. Police people take you and they interrogate you. I believe that they interrogate Wumi as well, and I believe that Wumi stayed there for a while as well. Let me try to say something. Nobody has ever go to this police station and find out what really happened. Who did they interview? How did they do it? Do you understand what I'm saying? Nobody has done that. Everybody is insinuating something. They are trying to blame game, this group, blame game. That's what I came out today to beg.
Paulo,
So Nigeria,
we also know how Nigerian police system works. Let's also.
You are now insinuating again. You are now starting insinuating again.
No, I'm not.
You are your mindset. Let me say something. Your mindset.
I know I gave you 1 minute.
What I'm saying to you is, you are saying now that police don't know what they are doing.
It's not what I said. I never said that. I said we all know how their system works.
You see?
I never said anything.
What that mean?
Of course, use our mouth and count our hand. I don't want to. I'm not pinpointing anything. You understand? But people who always have the upper hands on things, probably most times comes out victorious. It does not matter.
Anyway, what I'm saying, why I came here today is to find a solution. Why I come here today is to find a solution for every party, every department to find a peace to this family. That's what I came here for. Whatever it is.
Finally, the lady in red, the lawyer, she's my online lawyer, very brilliant, and she understands the law, and she's well read and well versed in cases like these. If you are watching on TikTok, pop my money gun if you're enjoying the live. If you're watching on Instagram, go to Facebook, search for Daddy Freeze, DADDYFREEZE. Click on today's video, bottom left-hand corner, you see how to buy my stars.
That means they are making money on this as well.
I make money on everything, just like CNN, just like Instablog.
You see what I'm saying? They are making money on this.
No, I make money on normal everything I come line. And nobody, right now, nobody don't buy one star. Only 3 people don't buy my money gun.
Only 2 minutes to stay so I can hear you. What are you?
So don't be angry. Don't be angry. I'm not making money on this case. Anytime I come live, we encourage our followers to gift us. In that way, our algorithm grows and more people can see the channel. It's not easy. I sit down here since morning. I don't sit down here go 4 hours. It's going on 4 hours.
Anyway,
so if 1 or 2 people come and pop my money gun, you come up and pop my money gun. Go and pop my money gun.
I will.
Right, over to my lawyer, Belinda. What are your thoughts?
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, sir. Good evening, my dear sister.
I'm Gift.
Yes, Gift. Good evening. Oga Paulo, I do have a question for you. Yeah, just quickly. What do you consider as peace currently in the circumstance?
What I consider as a peace, if there's a way every department can, particularly the family, because and take it away from the social media, the way I feel like the people from very dark man people, do you understand what I'm saying? Naira Marley people, all those people, everybody is hot when this thing happens. It's that it's don't calm down. People don't know what, at least from the police side of it, we don't know what happened. But now we know what happened. Apologizing for Naira Marley for the time this thing happened. We are human beings. We need to apologize for that. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I hear you.
On the other side of it, on the other side of the family, if it's very dark man now, people believe in, which I think a lot of his fans, a lot of his people believe in him. Let him go miles away to go to the police, find the report first, go through the report, and go to the family. Find a way to, now he knows what happened. Find a way to close this thing so that everybody, even the
knows what happened.
Everybody will know exactly what happened and now finalize it, because some people don't believe police, our police institution. But it's okay. So let's say another person. Like, okay,
I hear you. I hear you. And I agree with you that the court is not on social media. But who brought this matter to social media in the first place? This matter has been on social media. It has been on the internet space at least since I became aware of it. If we're going to consider that somebody or some people brought it to the internet space, then nobody should say it should be taken out of the internet space. Do you agree with me on that?
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
The only thing I'm saying is whatever it takes. If it's internet, we close.
So
But you know that internet we know that internet we have different options, different opinion. If people that is not supporting me now, that are supporting another person may hate me or whatever I say, it doesn't make sense to them. That's Nigeria.
I agree with you. I agree with you. And
the other side of it will be praising me. Oh, this one happened, the other one happened because they're supporting me. But that's not the case here.
Exactly.
My case is what can we do to close the gap, just to close the chapter? That's what I'm trying to say.
We cannot exactly say you can close the chapter. We cannot exactly say you can close the chapter because the matter from inception was brought to the media space. Now it's on the media. Nobody has the right to say, take it off the media. Sir?
But what I'm saying is, how can we, when you are doing, you are a lawyer, if you don't close your case, finally,
some
cases
have
been there for 3 years.
Some
what I'm trying to say that this is,
some cases are not statute barred. If this were I hear that the court has given its verdict or its judgment on this matter. I haven't confirmed that or what the details of the judgment are. But matters like this can be in court for years because they are not statute barred. And because
you want it to be for years?
I don't want it to be. I'm just opening your eyes to the fact that it can be. And nobody here, not me, not you, not anybody is in the best position to say it's enough. Especially because I need people to know that justice is not a one-way traffic. And that's why I was going to ask. I wish everybody on this live could come up and say what they think justice in this case would be. Justice for you now might be taking it off social media and letting the sleeping dogs lie. It's not the same thing as justice. No,
it's not what I said. It's not what I said.
I didn't say you said that.
What I said in the beginning is if who is reading it now maybe Very Dark Man and other people, let them find a way. The police are now giving us a report. What happened? Let them now find a way they can interview the nurse or find a way to talk.
The truth is that no matter what we say here, it does not influence the decision of the court nor the decision of the police. So we need to get that clear. However, this matter was brought to the media space. So it will always be relevant on the media space. When it came forth, some people were, quote and unquote, indicted to say, these are the people we are suspecting for XYZ activities. Even those people, they deserve justice because the court of competent jurisdiction will say, in law, will say that the law would rather free 10 guilty people than convict one innocent person. So this is not a case. So this is not a case. Yes. So the position is the law will rather free 10 guilty people than convict one innocent person. So there are so many. There's so many angles to this. Everybody wants justice. The people who were accused, if they were accused falsely, they deserve justice. The family of the person who has died also think that if they think that, oh, this is not enough, there are questions that weren't asked, they deserve justice. If this matter is on the media space and it was brought in by a group of people to the media space, those same group of people are not right to come out now and say, maybe not right, but they do not have the power, the sole power to come and say, let's take it off the media space. If you brought it, you will deal with what the media has to offer. So anybody is going to share their opinion on it. And unfortunately, Sir Paulo, we cannot put a timeline to it. Because when this narrative started, nobody was saying, let's seek for this justice for 1 week.
I just think it's over 3 years. It's too. I feel like if it's a family, if it's the family that is really well, okay, properly, this thing will not be like this. I feel bad.
On the contrary, it would have been worse.
Terrible about this.
If we're to look at it,
but everybody has the annoying part of it. Everybody has the opinion. Everybody says this, said that. It's not fair. It's not fair for the family.
It's not fair on who?
For the family.
How?
For the father, for the mother, for the wife, for Leon himself. He's a human being.
Yes, but the matter is on the media, and you really cannot
forget about whether the mother. What I'm trying to say, forget about the matter. holding the, if those people that on this case can find a way, what I'm trying to say, find a way, whether it's very dark man is holding this, let him figure out the best way to close the chat, and he can be a hero for that. What I'm saying is, we need to figure out the best way to go with this and close.
I agree with you, sir. But do you know that sometimes the best way is further investigating the matter?
But the police has not. We are keep on repeating what we are saying. Nobody has gone to court again to put appeal. Nobody listen. Nobody has gone to court again to put appeal to start talking about the case again. The inquest has said what they say. They have put a report. What I'm saying now is way forward. Nobody has said, oh, appeal, oh, you're a lawyer, that this thing must continue.
I hear you. And I am a lawyer, and I'm always going to be an advocate for the law. I am not saying that these conversations we are having, I already said, they hold no influence over the court. The judges are not here watching this live.
You'll be amazed. Some of them watch my live.
Yes, peradventure they are watching the live. The decisions of these conversations are not going to influence their judgment. They would still have to work with facts.
It's 2 o'clock here. It's 2 o'clock here in Houston. I have a meeting by 2:30 and I'm driving far. Thank you so much, Delon. Looking forward to see you again. And thank you so much, my sister. I can't remember your name. And please, thank you so much. But what I'm saying is, let's peace. The only thing I'm begging every Nigerian is, let's have a peace for this. Every division, whether it's Red Dark Man or whether it's the other side of the world, let's everybody unite together, find a way to close this peaceful way. Just anyhow we can do it to close it, and let's move on for another thing. That's what I'm saying. All right, guys, have a good time.
All right, Oga Paulo, blessings. Thank you for coming.
All right, bye.
So, even me, I'm winding out of the conversation right now. For me, if you see the title, Naira Marley and Sam Larry no get anything to do with Mohbad demise. And I feel that just because we are emotional, and you know, I say this all the time, I'm a very big advocate against religion because religion makes us emotional. One of the reasons why we think the way we think is because of religion.